on the 15.81 trillion naira allocated for debt servicing. What are your thoughts?
Yes, like Prof, who opened discussion said, I had mixed feelings, and one of them certainly had to do with the level of debt servicing that was involved in the budget. I mean, we're talking about 15, almost 16 trillion naira, and that's huge by any standard. And I've always been worried. I know, of course, it's typical of budgets to have deficits, but manageable deficits are better than if the deficits are too wide and expanding year in, year out. That's basically what we have seen. And so that is a matter of concern. There are many other matters that are also of concern. One of them also is, you know, if you look at the quantum, yes, it's so much money, 47 or 49, depending on which one takes. Trillion naira is way much more than what was there last year. But if you remember last year, given the exchange rate, last year's budget was about 37 billion dollars. Today is maybe $30 billion. So it's much less in reality. Now, another cause for concern, which I think is something we have to do, I mean, like I said earlier, is the issue of deficit. We should, you know, we don't have to grow all the time, you know, and grow the budget in numbers by all means. I think we need to look give a critical analysis and look at this budget and see areas certainly that we need to expand and expand. We don't have to grow it by all means, and especially because the deficit has to be financed, obviously, by sometimes foreign debts and other debts, and where the debt, I mean, especially considering what has been approved recently by the National Assembly for terms of borrowings, where the debt has to be from these multilateral agencies, World Bank and the like, what you find is that the loan will come with a lot of conditions, and part of those conditions, maybe the way you even spend the budget, I mean the loan, will be such that a lot of it is administrative, you know, capacity building, logistics and all that, things that may not really impact much on the much needed, you know, economic development that we want. So I am worried about the deficit. I mean, it's too huge. I'm worried about the debt service aspect of it, which is also huge.